Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Insigne, and he's searching through. Referee has just said play on. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Bruno Fernandes, and here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's hoisted clear. Barrios. Now the finish! That's a fine save.
Barrios simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Have their second corner now. And that is expertly dealt with. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take...
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Decent hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mazraoui fiddles it through. Mbappe, he is through here. That'll be a corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Well seen, saw that coming. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Insigne. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Looking for options for movement. And they're quick to get it back. Stood up well to him there. João Cancelo. Now it's Insigne. He was under real pressure there. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes gets his pass away. Showing good feet. Conte. That is Conte. Oh, red, nice interception. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Insigne.
Well, we're watching a clear attempt to denying him space, and they're using every trick in the book.
Oh, it's opened up for him. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Barella. And the counter is on. Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes, and that's been intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Wriggles his way through. Arsenal get it back again. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Sonkrasin, and he skips past his man. He's left his man. Interesting ball. It's out for a goal kick. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Insigne. Oh, great chance. Massive leap. No, not the best of headers. Mbappe. Barella. That pass isn't the best. DiMarco. Bruno Fernandes. Sonkrasin. Now this could be a chance. And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
For this match was 62,005.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Out to the left it goes. He can run onto that. Gets away from his opponents. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Now the counter. And it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. He's free. He has got space. And he was alert to it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Insigne. He's through, it's one Insigne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lorenzo Insigne is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Third corner of the game.
Number 9. Number 39. Lorenzo Insigne. Number 23.
Saudi Arabia can start a counter here.
Number 13. Wilmar
Pedri.
Coming on the field. Number 21. Number
Griezmann.
29. Number
Musiala.
20. Hussein Ben Yedder. Number 11. Correa. Number
The pass is
7.
intercepted.
Number 10. Ismail Benacer.
Benacer
Substitution.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That pass has been well intercepted. A real chance to break. He's found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So their fourth corner of the game. Saudi Arabia can counter promptly here. Played out to the left flank.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Musiala. And they can counter here. Musiala. And he's taking no chances there. Aimed beyond the defence. Ben Yedder. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Szczesny is there to take. Rashford. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. He's going for goal. Keeper pulls up a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Always onto this. Gets away from his opponents. Has a goal! that is the last effort of the game. Arsenal winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Emirates awash with red and white. A sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming. A real chance to break. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
Yeah, he'll set... Bruno Fernandes! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Messi wins the duel this time. DiMarco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. João Cancelo. There will be a throw-in. Looking for the runner. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Away from immediate danger. Saudi Arabia can counter promptly here. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. He's going to be disappointed with that. João Cancelo. Moved forward and quickly so. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for option. He's had a shot! Insigne gets flagged offside. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's Insigne. Barrios. Lorenzo Insigne. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read. The message is clear, none shall pass. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And it's Insigne.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Son Heung-min. Less said about that pass, the better. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Stanisic. DiMarco. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's the chance to counter. Conte. Kante tries making a foray down the right. Gets a good foot in there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again.
Arsenal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
And that's been intercepted. Barrios puts his foot on the gas. And here's Insigne. He's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Saudi Arabia looking to pass their way through. Saudi Arabia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Massive leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Arsenal can start a counter here. Gets away from his... He's tried one! He can pounce on that! He has done it! They are right back in business! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Conte. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's a fine interception.
The attendance for this match was
Gets good distance on it.
60,179.
Alexander-Arnold with the slide tackle there. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Crossed in. And through to the goalkeeper. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 39, Lorenzo Insigne. Number 19, number 7,
Pedri
number 13, Wilmar Barrios.
looking to set free a runner.
Number 21, number 29, number 20, Wissam Ben Yedder. Number 11, Correa. Number 23,
And it's
number
Correa.
8, James Madison.
He's through, and this looks dangerous. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Griezmann. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's left his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Could move up a gear here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great hit! And that is a little undercooked. That's to hit one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Maddison fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ben Yedder, and he's searching through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well seen, saw that coming. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maddison! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Driving forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Not the most accurate pass. Correa. That pass isn't the best. Threads one in. And that will be the final act. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. And it is of note that not a single card was shown today to either side. Unusual indeed in this day and age. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.